Welcome to Boomhauer69's channel, and in today's video, if you can't already tell, I'm using a new camera setup. I was successfully able to get me a new device to help me make better quality videos, as far as like camera wise and stuff. So yay for that. So if you notice, I look a lot better and not all fuzzy and like my old device. So yep, just quick on that. I upgraded some of my electronic devices that I use for YouTube, because the ones I was using previously were old, outdated, and over 5 years, and they are now considered outdated, and it was time to upgrade. So yay for all that. Yay for all that, I should say. Repeat myself 9 million times, but so I want to address an issue that came up a months back. I think I discussed this once before. But in one of my videos where a video I did where I did a video where I donated some stuff to like a local thrift store and stuff. One of those stores that help out people in need usually, and you can buy secondhand items and stuff. What I did was, it might have been when I donated a tent or the food, can't remember which one, but somebody brought up a comment. Well, I think, yeah, it was the tent video. Somebody brought up the comment, "Oh, why did you do that? They're gonna make the people buy the tent, blah blah blah. You should just directly gave them to the homeless and stuff, and yeah." Well, here's the thing. Me personally, I don't know where the families are that are in need. I don't know where the homeless is camping out, living and stuff. So I can't, give directly to them. So what I do is, I happen to discover the Pocket Change 360 store that I donate to. I happen to discover that they were looking at one time tents for the local homeless in the area, and they had put a posting on social media, Facebook, and they said, "Hey, we need tents for the homeless. We're looking for tents to give free to the homeless." So that's why I did it, and I remember a long time ago them posting about this, and that time I decided, hey, yeah, I remember they do it. I'll do that and donate some tents, because they probably still need some, and lucky I did it, because the owners that there you saw in the video, the lady there, she's the head of the operation there, along with her mother. She was like, yeah, good, we definitely needed tents and stuff, and she was so grateful, because I guess they did needed tents, so I was grateful for that, and they gave them out to the people in need, the local homeless and stuff, because that's what they do usually with tents and stuff, is they kind of tend to save them for when a homeless person in need comes in and says, "Hey, I'm homeless, I need a tent," you wouldn't have to have it, and if they do have one, they'll give it to the person, and no questions asked, free of charge and stuff. And from my understanding, I am the person that runs that Pocket Change 360, that lady, she herself at one time had been homeless as well, so it's one of those things where she remembers being in those hard times and positions, and decided she wanted to open up a store and give back and stuff. And so, like me, I've been in some tough time situations and stuff growing up, like I've always said before, so that's why I want to give back. So when it comes to donating stuff, I don't know where the homeless are at in my area. I don't know where the families are in need in my area, but I do know places that know how to get in touch with those people and stuff, and know how to get in touch with them and give donations to and stuff. And so therefore, those places I'm going to donate, I'm going to just eventually, when I can afford to do so, buy stuff, give it to them to give to those in need and stuff. Like in my town here, the Saranac Community Church. They run about every month or so. I think it might be one or twice a month. I can't remember. They run the food pantry. They're in charge of the monthly food pantry that, and they give out food and items and stuff to families in need every month, where families, people in need in general, can go to this pantry and they will give out food donations, like most churches do. They run the food pantry in my area. So in the near future, Boomhauer 69, if I'm going to get in touch with some people I know that go to that church and volunteer, I'm gonna find out, hey, who do I talk to about making food donations? And in the near future, I'm going to also be at my local Saranac Community Church, getting with them and making some food donations and stuff. Maybe go to a store and buy up a bunch of non-perishable items, like I think they recommend, canned goods and different things. Maybe some freeze-dried stuff as well, and don't find out how to get in touch with them and donate food and stuff with them and stuff. And there's other thrift stores in my area. Like there's another. I'm in between two towns. There's one town called Ionia, and then there's one in Lowell. There's a town called Lowell, and they have a food pantry. They have a thrift store as well, where you can donate and stuff. And so what I'm going to do is, as far as like giving is, I'm gonna go to the ones that I know about and just simply make donations and stuff, and then maybe like the Pocket Chain 360. She's a real nice lady, and I can later on talk to her and maybe do some more giving it directly to get with her and do some actual direct giving to families in need. Maybe, get with her and say, hey, do you know a struggling family that needs a vehicle or whatever? And when I have the money to do so, maybe buy a nice vehicle, whether it's pre-owned or brand new, whatever I can afford at the time. If I know I can afford it and do so, I'm going to do it. So, yeah. So that's basically how I'm going to handle donation situations. But I thought I would test out this new camera and this little walking talking video. But one thing I like about it now is I also have a rear camera. Yes, this is the Grand River. This is the river that flows in my town. There's the main bridge coming in and out of town. So yay for that. I finally got a rear camera again, because, well, my other tablet, the rear camera lens fogged up, busted up, so I don't have that. So I didn't have that no more, and now I got two cameras now. This one of those FaceTiming cameras like every mobile tablet smart device has, and then of course a rear. So yeah, in case you're wondering what kind of device I'm using, is I just simply went out and bought another Samsung tablet, because I had really good luck with my old one. I had it for over 5 years. It actually still works right now as we speak, but I just decided it's time to upgrade, time to get a better camera and stuff, and I was just making sure I could afford to do so. That's one of the things why for the longest time I kept using that. It's just my old tablet and my old camera setup, because I was simply been waiting on trying to save up the funds to get a better setup and everything. So yeah, the only thing difference between the two tablets is my old one was a lot smaller. This one's a little more bigger, chunkier, but we'll make do with that. So yeah. And people are saying, well, why didn't you get like a smartphone or this or that? Well, I wanted something that I could actually use as like a main computer device for editing and stuff. Because obviously on a little smartphone, it would have been a lot more harder to do editing and different things on being such a smaller screen. And right now, since I can't afford to go out and buy a camera per se, I thought, well, I'll just get another tablet like I did with a built-in camera, use that for a while, and then later on down the line get a normal camera set up and stuff. Or if in the near future I decide I want a smartphone, then go with like a smartphone with built-in camera, and then use that for filming and recording, and then use like this tablet and stuff as like just the editing station and stuff. So I had to, because I needed a new device for editing videos as well, so I couldn't simply, if I would have bought a camera, like one of those small little smartphones with a nice camera, then I would have never been able to really do very good editing, and because small screen and stuff. So I decided to go with this big clunky tablet to simply to also be able to film and to do editing, because I thought that would be better. But yeah, so later on down the line, since I can now officially be monetized on YouTube and stuff, I just gotta work on setting that all up. I will definitely in the near future be looking into getting at least a decent camera device to be able for a little bit more portable station, and then this tablet would just be simply used as the computer / workstation for all my editing needs. But for right now, I can't afford to be buying two types of electronic devices, so I thought it'd be smarter to go with this setup, so that way I can also do editing and filming at the same time. Gonna be a little tricky because, big bulky thing, but I definitely love the idea of being able to now have a rear camera, so I can do better like panning views of the river and be able to do different things and stuff. On my old tablet, the rear camera broke because somehow the lens got fogged up and stuff. The camera lens got fogged up where it would be all blurry and stuff. So that's why I can never use the rear camera on that thing, and that kind of bummed me out, because I think on these tablets what they do is the rear camera is always the one that's got a little bit better, more quality, and then the front camera is usually the one that's got kind of the least quality, because the front cameras are more like, well, doing just like kind of FaceTiming, yada yada. So yeah, but yeah, you all seen this before in videos of my local this is the boat launch in my town here, and where I was standing, they call that like the handicap fishing dock and stuff. And the best part about this is now I'll be able to record in HD, which is yay for that. So I'll be able to do decent quality HD videos, and instead of having kind of blurry text and stuff, because I noticed that with my old tablet there wasn't much I could do that was kind of blurry and stuff when it came to like showing text and different things, because it was just doing standard 480p type crap 480p was what it was filming in. So yeah. Now we're gonna be walking up here to what they call I think they call this like the Trailhead Covered Pavilion or something. I know it's called Trailhead. Had is in the name of it, but this up here is just a little picnic area. I'll show you right there. Yeah, I'm definitely digging that, being able to flip back and forth and be able to do filming and stuff. But yeah, this little covered pavilion thing here, they built this whole boat. I think it's probably been here now 3 years now, or 4 or 5 maybe. But yeah, Because what they did was years ago, and I talked about this before, with in an order video. Can't remember which nature trail video it was, but definitely will put a link into down below to one of the nature trail videos. But yeah, what they did was years ago, not too long ago, probably about 8-10 years ago. But about 8-10 years ago, this little nature trail we're on right now used to be railroad tracks, and since the railway companies never hardly used this railway. It wasn't a main rail line, and so what happened is some organization got permission from some railway company that owned this rail line, got permission to buy the land. Then they went to the federal government transportation people and asked if they could turn this railway into a into a nature trail. Then the local government checked to verify it wasn't considered a main rail line, and then once they determined it was not a main rail line, that it was just kind of like basically abandoned railway system, the government said, yep, you got the green light to tear up the railroad tracks and simply make that into a beautiful nature trail and stuff. But yeah, definitely digging the new rear camera on this thing, that's for sure. Oh yeah. So in this video, it's going to be a little weird, I'll warn you, when it comes to text and stuff, because I'm flipping back and forth, and the front camera sometimes do that weird mirror effect, so I'll have to be careful when I'm flipping back and forth when it comes to editing and stuff, and make sure I don't do all the wonkiness. Like right now, see how that is? I'll definitely have to fun fact, actually when I was editing this video, I didn't realize that the actual front camera on this tablet, this new tablet, is actually a mirrorless, what they would call a mirrorless camera. Because on my old tablet, I would have to do some fancy editing and stuff, like I said, to make the text looks better. And it wasn't until I started editing the video that I realized that this new tablet I use actually has a mirrorless camera on the front. We're on, get used to them. So going in the editing program and editing all that goody stuff, and get it to where the everything is all the same in far as like backgrounding and camera stuff. Okay. Switching back and forth, one is gonna do like that mirrorless effect, and another one's gonna do the mirror effect thingy, and so I'll definitely have to work on that and get that all sorted out and stuff, and learn to, when using this camera, using the front face camera and the rear camera, to make sure to adjust that in the editing setup when I edit the videos, to make sure all the clips and everything line up perfectly and stuff. So I'll have to remember that and not forget that, because I'm so used to just using the front camera on my old tablet, because that's the only one that worked, and I'll have to remember that when I switch back and forth. I'll have to do some fancy editing where I will have to flip the clip and stuff. Cause that's what I used to do with my old tablet, is it would do that funky mirrorless mirroring effect, and I'd have to switch the tablet, go in the editing software, and in the editing software I use, they call it transformation. I'd click on transformation, and then I'd have to flip the clip and stuff to make it look normal, right? So I'll have to do that from now on, and remember to do that. And when I'm recording, record it in a way where it will be easy to do that, where basically, instead of like right now, as you can see the way text looks in the background and stuff, be able to set it up where when I'm flipping back forward, instead of doing like what I'm doing, instead of doing that and flipping back, you know, simply stop the clip, do the flip, record, and then stop, and then just, you know, rig it up where it'll be easier for me to edit the video and not be so stupid and stuff. So yeah, well, I'm gonna end this video because this is just a test of basically testing out the new video and doing a little chit chat in there about the giving to the homeless and people in need and stuff, you know, talking about that. Since I don't know where the people are in need at this present time and where the homeless are at, I'm just going to go to the places that I know about that help those in need and just basically for now donate to them until I can figure out something out in the regular future, you know, maybe that when I have the money to do so, maybe like that Pocket Change 360 place, maybe talk to that lady and the lady that runs it. I'm not going to give out her personal name, which I know she wouldn't mind, but I'm still just out of kindness not going to do it. But she I think already did in that video mention her name. But anyways, if she did, go back to that video and I'll put a link in the description for that video. But yeah, maybe I'll later on when I have the funds to do so, just get with her and look into doing some gigging, because she's the reason why I donate to that Pocket Change 360 a lot and talk about that one is because I'm on Facebook. I'm actually subscribed. Like I follow a few of the local thrift stores in my areas Facebook pages and stuff. I follow their Facebook pages, like it, and follow it, where supposedly it's supposed to pop up on my news feed. They're what they post, but sometimes it don't. And so, and I notice Pocket Change 360 is the one that seems to pop up a lot in my news feed. So I'm always seeing what they're posting and stuff, because I'm one of those people. I have a Facebook account and I just, you know, go to Facebook, look at the news feed for a little bit, and then go to like some other app or something, or go to my YouTube channel or whatever. So that's what happened. So I just happened to see Pocket Change 360's postings, because they're the ones that always keep popping up in my news feed. So I'm always seeing what they post and what they're in need of and whatever. Usually lately they just been, you know, talking about, you know, hey, we got some big donations in, come check us out and stuff. And they do, like most businesses, like she'll do a live stream of her business, a live stream walk around in her business, explaining what she's got, what new stuff they got in and things, you know, and stuff. So I'm always seeing their postings, and that's why I always end up having a rough idea of knowing what they want and stuff. So what they're in search of and need of. So that's why I choose to go to them and stuff. You know, the other ones that I know about in the area, I always never really much see their postings and stuff. You know, because I don't, you know, go to their actual pages. I just only see the ones that pop up on my news feed and stuff. So that's why I'm always going to that place instead, for those of you that live in the area and know about, you know, all the different thrift stores in the area, and thinking like, gosh, we have other thrift stores, why don't you donate to that? Well, simply because I just happen to get their postings in my news feed and stuff. I'll have to one of these days get off my lazy butt and go to all the local thrift store Facebook pages in my area and simply set it up where I will be able to see the postings more in the news feed and stuff, because I know on Facebook you can customize the news feed and all that stuff, and I'll have to get off my lazy butt and do all that goody. So yeah, but mainly why I'm doing this little walk and talk video, because don't have no other video ideas in plan and stuff, and I wanted to test out this tablet and video anyways, and check it all out and stuff, and see how well it's gonna work and stuff, but so far it looks like it's going to work out great and stuff. I'm glad to be able to have the opportunity to be able to finally get a new tablet and a new device to help upgrade the YouTube setup and stuff, and to help progress in making YouTube better and stuff, because I know with that old device I was using, my old tablet and stuff, eventually I wouldn't have been able to continue doing YouTube and stuff, and so I kept telling myself that I'm going to have to break down and buy a new device to be able to successfully do YouTube and stuff, and so that's what I did. Is I kept holding off until I could actually afford to be able to purchase a nice tablet and stuff, and so now you get to see my ugly mug better and stuff. You'll get to see my ugly face better and all the scars and all that goody stuff. So yeah. So you get to see all that and stuff, and hopefully, like I said about the mirror effect that these cameras do and stuff, I'll have to train myself when I'm flipping back and forth to make sure to in the editing software to get it set up where I can edit little sections right and stuff, so that don't make the video all weird, where people are saying, hey, why does text look funky one way and not the other, and because I know if I don't edit the videos right, there will be somebody in the comment section having a word, having a sentence, I guess you would call it. So yeah, definitely make sure of that. So what I'll have to remind myself is if I use the front camera, to simply do the front camera, stop the video, and then make a new, and then flip the camera around, do another record to make it easier on me, instead of trying to go in the actual software, trying to highlight certain little sections and then screwing it up and stuff. Just a little quirky thing I know what to do and stuff to make that easier on me and crap-a-roo. So yeah. So yeah, I know that I think there's a way on some of these newer devices you can, on certain cameras and different things, you can put an end to that mirror effect. So I'll have to figure all that stuff out and stuff, where you don't have to actually do any fancy editing and stuff, is what I'm getting at. So I'll have to see if this camera does that or not and stuff, because this is a new tablet. This is the new Samsung tablet, the newest one you can get now and stuff. Because my old tablet I had for many years, that was, back when I bought that was the newest and latest greatest tablet you could get. It was a funny budget model and stuff. One of their budget models, you can get one of their newest budget models, and so I bought that, and I never had any intentions with that to really do YouTube videos or anything, and then I decided, you know what, one day I'm going to try making YouTube videos, and so I used what I had, and now I'm glad I got a better camera, better setup, and so I bought this one with some in mind of doing YouTube and stuff. I said, okay, I'm going to do YouTube, so I got to have something with YouTube in mind, so that's why I got this set up and stuff. Well, now I'm back at my house and stuff, and so I'm going to end this video right here. So if you like this sort of content, and give me your thoughts on this new camera. Was it a good camera, bad camera, whatever, give me your thoughts. And if you like the new setup and everything, am I more clear, nicer, what do you think, So, yay for that. So, if you like this sort of content, give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you didn't like it, comment your thoughts below, which is good video, bad video, whatever. I'll warn you, I won't hate you if you think this video is bad. That was just a throw together, test this camera and this setup out and stuff, and see how well this is going to handle. Yes, this is a big, bulky tablet, and I also wanted to see how well I'd be able to hold it and stuff and use it and stuff. Like I said before, I can't buy two devices at once, so I had to make the decision to get one or the other, and I thought, well, with a tablet, I can still do camera setup, so it made perfect sense to get a tablet so I can also do editing instead of going out buying a camera where you can't do editing and stuff. So yeah, so there are some things I'll have to work out on this to make YouTube more successful and stuff. So hope you all have a good day, and thank you for watching Boomhauer69's YouTube channel. And don't forget, share this with everyone you know.